The Las Vegas Strip, the Monaco streets, and championship glory. Formula One is living its best life right now. This week, we're talking about Monaco's place on the calendar until 2031, Max Verstappen's bid for a fourth driver's title, and the epic constructors battle between McLaren, Ferrari, and Red Bull. The stakes are high and the drama is real. Let's dive in. Welcome to the Lavesh Ballet Show. I'm your host, Lavesh Ballet, here to unpack all the high-speed action from the F1 world. Today, we're celebrating the iconic Monaco Grand Prix's long-term future in Formula One, breaking down Max Verstappen and Lando Norris's tense championship fight, and analyzing the nail-biting Constructors title race. There's a lot to get through, so let's hit the throttle. First up, let's talk Monaco. F1 fans rejoice. Our favorite slice of Riviera racing isn't going anywhere. Formula One has extended its deal with the Automobile Club of Monaco until 2031, locking in the world's most glamorous and historic race for another 6 years beyond the current agreement. Monaco has been part of the F1 calendar since 1950, and it's the ultimate test of concentration and skill. Drivers navigate tight streets, tackle iconic corners like Lowe's Hairpin and Casino Square, and risk it all around the swimming pool section. It's no surprise that some of F1's greatest legends, Senna, Prost, Schumacher, and Lauda, have mastered this 3.3-kilometer circuit. Among the current grid, stars like Alonso, Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, and even hometown hero Charles Leclerc, who made history this year as the first Monegasque to win the race, have all tasted victory here. Monaco's appeal goes beyond the track. This year, it drew a record-breaking TV audience of over 70 million fans worldwide, making it the third most watched F1 race in US history. As F1 continues its global boom, Monaco remains the crown jewel of the calendar. Oh, and mark your calendars. The 2025 Monaco Grand Prix will take place from May the 23rd to 25th, celebrating 75 years since the event's official debut in F1. And starting in 2026, Monaco will move to the first full weekend in June. Excited? I know I am. Now, from the glitz of Monaco to the grit of the championship fight, let's talk about Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. Could Vegas be the endgame for the title race? The Drivers' Championship is on the line, and Max Verstappen is tantalizingly close to his fourth consecutive title. With 3 races left, 86 points are up for grabs. Max leads Lando Norris by 62 points, meaning Las Vegas could seal the deal. The math? Simple. If Max wins in Vegas, he's champion. Even if he doesn't score, Lando needs at least 8th or 9th with a fastest lap to keep the dream alive. But there's hope for Lando fans. If the Briton takes victory in Vegas, the fight continues no matter what Max does. After their heated weekend in Brazil, when Max's aggressive racing left Lando with a frustrating P6, you can bet Norris is coming into Vegas with a point to prove. For Max, it's about playing it smart. For Lando, he needs perfection and maybe a little luck. But as we've seen time and again, anything can happen in Formula One. If you're loving this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the Lavesh Ballet Show, hit that follow button, share the episode with your F1 crew, and leave a review. It's the best way to support the show and keep us racing to the finish line. Now, back to the action. While the driver's title could be wrapped up in Vegas, the Constructors Championship is still a 3-way fight. McLaren leads Ferrari by 36 points, with Red Bull just 13 points behind the Scuderia. Here's the kicker. No one can win it in Vegas. Even if McLaren scores the maximum 44 points, Ferrari and Red Bull will still have a mathematical chance in Qatar and Abu Dhabi. McLaren's consistency has been their strength, with Norris and Piastri firing on all cylinders. Ferrari, let's just say they're unpredictable as a rain shower during qualifying. And Red Bull, while powered by Verstappen's brilliance, has been let down by Sergio Perez's inconsistencies. If Red Bull wants a shot, Checo needs to step up. Now, back to Ferrari, they need strategic calls that don't make you scream at the TV. And McLaren, keep doing what they're doing. They're in the driver's seat, but they can't afford any slip ups. Before we wrap up, one final note on Monaco. As part of this new deal, the Automobile Club of Monaco is doubling down on sustainability. The goal is a greener, more sustainable race that fits into F1's broader push for net zero carbon emissions by 2030. It's a refreshing move from a race steeped in tradition, but looking firmly to the future. As Stefano Domenicali put it, the streets of Monte Carlo are unique, and the Monaco Grand Prix remains a race that all drivers dream of winning. Now, I couldn't have said it better myself. So, what's your prediction? Will Max Verstappen leave Las Vegas as a four-time world champion, or can Lando Norris take this title fight to Qatar? And in the constructors' battle, who has the edge? McLaren, Ferrari, or Red Bull? Let me know your thoughts and I'll share the best ones in next week's episode. Until then, keep your engines running and I'll see you on the next lap.